Not sure exactly what's wrong with it. No, it's supposed to be inside the customer's garage. Hopefully it's not completely dead like the first one that we videoed a while back, where we had to literally drag it out of somebody's like low clearance garage. Hopefully it's at least got enough power to get it into tow mode and everything, so we'll have to kind of play it by ear and see what we got when we get there. So we're headed that way. Thanks for watching, guys. Alright, so we got over here, and it seems like it has power, but it's inside of this really tight garage with all these other vehicles around it. So we're going to give it a jump and see if we can get it to wake up before I have to drag this thing out. Already got the cover off the battery. Let's see here. If we...
Yeah, I could put a charger on it last night.
Well, a lot of time, like the little trickle chargers and stuff,
it
won't
do it.
won't give it enough juice. Yeah, I see 11.6 is what it says right now. Go ahead.
It said battery. You want to wait a minute or?
No, go ahead and give it a shot. The jump box doesn't really charge; it just kind of jumps.
Yeah, it's off. You're right. No, it's not.
No.
Service. It says service battery fault. What would be a battery fault?
I mean, because well, these have two different charging systems. Oop, there we go.
It'll do that.
Yeah. So it won't.
Still says service battery fault.
Condition's not correct for shift.
Yeah. If we disconnected.
I mean, I'd start messing with these high ends. Well, the only thing that sucks now is we'll have to end up dragging this thing out of here.
Oh, they just send the wheels with it?
Well, no, the factory towing procedure is attempt to jump start. If that doesn't work, then I have to put these little skates under each tire and then drag it out. Because you can't let the wheels roll.
Yeah, I used to have. I don't know what they are. I've got some jacks. I use some old
little
ones.
Go jacks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look good.
Yeah. No, I keep saying I'm going to order a set of the actual like carrier dollies.
Yeah, these will go on each side of the tire and just jack it up.
Yeah, they have this cool set now that's called the company that makes them calls them carrier dollies, and they even have like this little like a spreader bar that goes between them. You hook to it and just goes straight up the deck, you know. Really? Yeah, they're pretty cool, but they're like $1,500 for the set.
These
so
little ones are like $400.
Right. Yeah. Well, a good set of actual Go Jacks are pretty. Even still, like that are still probably expensive. Yeah. I was hopeful that would. That
wouldn't hurt my feelings.
That would have done it, but I was gonna get on that side. I think it's in on this side now. Goes. All right.
I'm sure don't set it back to master for a while.
Right. Yeah.
Since they sold out.
All right. Let me back in here real quick. Oh, gonna have to do this one the hard way. skates underneath his tires. Grab my skates real quick. Yeah, you would think they would be able to engineer in some kind of a shift lock release, but
in between the four-wheel
right, like the normal, like a transfer case neutral or something, but unfortunately that's not the case. Well, I'm gonna, yeah, that would help. Normally I have some soapy water, but I don't have my jug with me today. Yeah, just some couple bottles of water like that. Grab. It's not gonna matter. Come up just a little bit more. These things are crazy how heavy they are.
Back that truck up in here?
What's that?
That truck won't back up in here and pick it up?
What do you mean? No, I'm gonna lay my bed down.
Okay. So
Yeah. I'm just getting the skates under it first, just because this is kind of the work intensive part here. Normally I could hammer those skates under the tires.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hammer a skate on your nice floor here. I'm going to need. How's it going? What's that? The owner's here. He's been walking around. I think he just walked inside. Where's my stuff? Put my soft shackle here. skates on that side. Rolled off the skates on this side. Just fine. It'll roll back up onto them here in just a second anyways. On the other side. Don't like how it's pulling at an angle. Change how I have this rigged here. Put my shackle hitch in it. I don't like how it keeps pulling at an angle like that. Normally they have hooks on both sides of them. That's kind of weird. This one only has it on one side.
Got the license plate there, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because normally the towing procedures, you basket a strap through there.
I was going to ask you why you want to do it on both sides.
Yeah. I was hoping that would work better than it did, but unfortunately it did not.
Best story of my life.
Right? That should work better though. On both sides. Straight up on the bed so we don't drag this nice floor. Go in as far as we can if this thing is terribly heavy. Saw the weight transfer down. Alright, let me idle this thing down. We don't need it loud no more. Get my point straps, since that's what the towing procedure calls for. load up before I forget it.
Get that sucker off.
Basically the same way, but I'm gonna spray some WD-40 down, and then once the front tires come off, I'll chalk the front tires and keep them from moving.
Yeah.
And then I'll walk my truck out from underneath it.
Yeah.
Let me get my phone real quick so I can get you to sign and all that stuff. No problem. I'm just gonna get this thing strapped down here real quick. Putting these things on, watch the back sides of the wheels so you don't catch a ABS wire or brake line or anything. Sure I'll have it out there. Back here at the dealership, I'll get this thing unstrapped. I use 8-point straps from DG Towing Supply. They're perfect for hauling these things. These are the these 8-point straps are the strap that is required by the factory towing procedure for these vehicles. It's just a smart style of strap to use anytime you're towing any kind of a high-end vehicle. Who knows how much a set of these wheels are, or any other, you know, polished, custom, or expensive wheel, period. You don't have to worry about nothing with these. It doesn't leave any marks on the tires, the wheels, no metal anywhere on them except for the chain at the very end. I keep mine up off the ground in a nice protective bag while they're not in use, so they don't get all dirty and rocks ain't stuck to them. And on top of that, these ITI brand skates are another part of the factory towing procedure for really any EV, but the Hummer EV in particular, being all-wheel drive or dual motor, meaning both front and rears are powered by the electric motors. You have to have 4 skates, one, you know, for each wheel, so that way the wheel itself doesn't roll because the EVs don't have a transmission, so technically they don't have a park, and basically just a electric parking brake. This one, I don't even know, you know, the parking brake even worked, you know, or had a chance of coming off, you know, because of whatever electrical system fault it's got. You run the risk of the wheel rotating and could damage the electric motors, and that's on any electric vehicle. This call this morning actually came in, and they had a driver all the way already up here in Houston, but he doesn't have the required equipment to tow one of these things properly, so I ended up having to finish up with the police rotation or repo and stuff that I was hunting at the time, and then bonsai up here to town to come up here and tow this. So having the correct equipment is really, really good. And if you need the correct equipment, DG Towing Supply up in Fort Worth is the place to get it from. Alright, so we're ready here. I got my WD-40 set out, a couple wood blocks to chalk it with whenever the front tires come off. In the meantime, I need to set get the skates to the front of the tires. I'm going to get it rolled back a little bit here. Rears are probably still on it a little bit much. That's completely off of it now. Move all my skates around to the front of the tires again, because we don't want the wheels to roll. All right, so I'm gonna suck this down a little bit. That way I can get my skates under them as far as I can. Too much slack in that. Pretty much done with the remote for now. Now, to aid those in sliding, which they should slide pretty well, I'm going to just kind of WD-40 the bed a little bit here. This wind is gonna make it a little tough on me. Of course, we have to get all 4 wheels and tires on this one. Because we want all 4 are not going to be moving. You're going to be sliding the entire way off. Now, should just kind of slide right off for us. Might can use this. See, if it will go for us. Nope. I have to shake it just a little bit here. If it'll normally, if you tip the bed up, it'll slide right off. That is all the way off there. The front tires are off onto the skates there, or onto the ground. It's touching there, which is as far as it's going to come off. The wood blocks pretty much ain't doing much of nothing. So I can, down's not even touching, so I can get it out. Will no longer roll at this point. So now I can chalk the wheel there, and we can walk the truck the rest of the way out from underneath it. We're done with this remote. We can free spool the winch now. And we're gonna get the wheel to come off the bed now. We're gonna walk the truck back to right there. Push the truck forward with the hydraulics. So that has the rear tires up off the ground. Barely float the bed, pull out, about right there. Lift the rear end again, push forward. Of course, an important part of this, making sure you know what's in front of your truck. You're not crunching the whole front ends into a parked car or a pole or traffic, something, you know. It's really important to make sure there's nothing in front of it. So I chose this particular spot for the reason of the front end was cleared. I knew I was going to have enough room to unload. We are going to get right to the end of the bed here. Barely stick the bed back out so I can get my skates off maybe. Without having to jack this thing back up. Right here at the end of the bed. If you're touching the ground in just a second anyways. Just like that, she's off. Go ahead and get our rigging off of it. Put this stuff back up. We can have it ready for the next call that we got to go on. So this is the 2024 Hummer EV. It's actually one of the only ones that I've ever seen that wasn't that white color, and that's the actual like SUV version, not the whole truck. So that's kind of cool. One of the first ones I've seen of this. So I'm gonna get my stuff picked up here and get ready to head back towards home and be ready for whatever comes next. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If y'all would, please subscribe, like, and share.